Hello, my friends. It's Pam from GlamJunkJournals, and today we are going to do something extra fun. I am so excited about this. So you guys know how I love to collect postcards. I love to put postcards in my journals. I just think they add such a fun embellishment. So what we're going to do today is glam up your postcards. And I gotta say that I was inspired by Sheena over at Luna Rosu, and I thought I'd just put a little bit of my spin on what she did over there, and I hope you guys like this. So let's just get right into it. So I brought out some postcards, and these are ones from my stash, and I just wanted to show you this. Can you see on this? This has got a shiny top coat on it. So I really like that. And here's another one that has, it's like an extra coating on the top. And then this one here, look at the scalloped edges. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? And then this one, look at the scalloped edges on this one. And this one is 3D. So I think that is absolutely fabulous. And then these two cuties, this little girl, can you see? She's got glitter on her, and it's kind of a raised glitter. I don't know how well it's going to come through on camera, but these are the actual postcards. I did not alter these at all. And here's another one that has just a little bit of glitter, and it's raised on the flowers. So I figured, let's do this, right? I mean, these are fun as is, don't get me wrong, but why not even make them more fun and more sparkly and more holiday-like, right? Yay. So I pulled some out, and I also was looking around some different websites, because what if you don't have postcards? Well, I gotta tell you, there's tons of printables out there. I have to specifically mention the Graphics Fairy has a ton of postcards you can print. The New York Public Library does, and another website that I go to a lot called BumbleButton. And these are all, free domain, copyright free, all that kind of stuff. So you can print till your heart's delight. So what I've done is I've brought out some postcards, and I'll show you these. Let me see. Some of them are authentic. These guys right here are from my exhaustive stash right there. And also, I printed some. I printed one here and that one. And aren't these just fabulous? So if you don't have authentic postcards, go ahead and print some. They're very readily accessible. So that's a lot of fun. So let's just get into it, because I've got so many ideas, so many, just running through my head. So let's just grab one here. Okay, let's do this one. I think it's pretty as is, right? But let's make it even fancier. So there's a lot of different things you can do. We've got fancy scissors. You could do a decorative border, which I think I'm going to do on this one. And we're just going to kind of make this a little fancier, right? So we're going to go all the way around the edge. And if you don't have these kind of scissors, I'll show you another option. If you don't have these fancy scrapbooking scissors. Okay, so there is the beginning, right? So you just go around the edges, and I think that looks fabulous. Let me move this out of the way here. Okay, so I've got all different sorts of patterns on that. But what happens if you don't have one of these fancy dancy scissors? Well, what about a hole punch? So check this out. So this one already has a little bit of an indent right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put my hole punch let me start over. I'm going to use my hole punch, but I'm not going to stick the card all the way in so I get a perfectly round circle. I'm going to take it right on the edge. So you only get a teeny bit, like a half round, right? And then I'm going to change how far in the postcard's going to go. And I think that looks cool. And so I'm going to mirror that over on this side and just take, you just kind of have to experiment around with it. Now see, that one I got a little bit too far in, but if you do something that's a little bit further out, I still think it looks fabulous. So that looks cool. It kind of looks like something got chomped, but you know, just mirroring that along the edge there. And then maybe we'll just do a couple down here. You know, and you can do as many or as little as you want. I think that looks really cool. And then on this side, maybe we'll do just one or two. So that's already looking cool. So, okay, so there's that. Now, what else can you do? Oh, I've got these little, look at this snowflake punch. How cool is that? Now, you can either, let me grab another postcard. You could put a snowflake right in the middle of there, but I was thinking on something like this, I'm gonna grab just a piece of double-sided, or actually not double-sided, excuse me, cardstock that I'm using in my current journal. And I am gonna take a snowflake and then look at what's cut out. Isn't that cute? Oh, let's see, where does that one go? I don't know. Let's look at that. Oh, that looks really good right on there. All right, now, so I'm giving you some ideas here, but whoa, don't want to drop stuff here. But let's continue on. So we've got something going on the borders here of some of these, right? But are we done yet? No, of course we're not done yet. Me done? No. All right, so we're gonna add some additional coloring around the borders. Now there's a ton of different things you can use on this too. And you know me and my wax. Where's my wax? I had to get a new one here because I'm almost out. Rub and Buff Gold Leaf. So we can add a little bit of that, which we're gonna do. But I also wanted to show you some other ideas. This glitter glue I got at, I think this was Hobby Lobby. Yeah, it was Hobby Lobby. But I've also seen this at Walmart, and I'm sure it's probably at Michael's. We could do some glitter around the edges. So let's just start with that. And then, actually, back up, I get excited. As you can tell, I'm really excited. I'm going to distress the edge first. So I'm going to go around and just kind of accent the edges, and I love that. Just love the way, even distressing a distressed postcard already, because this one is really old. I didn't look at the back, but I bet it's the early 1900s. Okay, so there are those two. Then, whoops, let me think here. Another thing I want to do on this one, I've got a lot of them going on here at one time. I am going to round the corners on this guy. And this is one that I did print from the Graphics Fairy. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to get that going. And, you know, these are great just stuck into pockets or inside another envelope in your journal, you know, in tuck spots or layered with a bunch of other ephemera, right? But, you know what? These could also be made into tags. Flip it over, you know, add some, let me show you. Add some lined paper on the back. Bam, instant tag. Or you could, you know, just distress the back or put some stamping on it. Okay, so let's see. Let's continue on here. I'm going to add some of this glitter here. Now there's a couple different ways that I like to add this glitter. I like to put on a plastic glove here, although that is not necessary. And I've got to pull off this cap. There it goes. Now this is a new bottle, so this works pretty good. So we're just going to go around the edge, you know, just put a little bit along the edge. Not a lot, not a lot. And then you just kind of move it around. Now the cool thing about this stuff is when it dries, you don't see any of the glue itself. You just see the glitter, which is, I think, is just the bomb. All right, so this week is Thanksgiving week, and I'm having all the family over here, so I'm gonna be cooking the next couple days. So I figured, oh man, you know, I want to get some more stuff done on my journal. Oh man. Okay, so there's one that's on the border. But what about doing something like this where it's kind of towards the middle, or actually on the design itself? Well, that's easy enough. Let's just put some, you know, right there in the middle. And just kind of rub it around and just move it around. And doesn't that look good? Oh, yay, yay. All right, so there is that. Now, other options. Okay, so this is gold. This comes in silver. It comes in a bunch of different colors. What about, I have glitter acrylic paint. Now this I got at Hobby Lobby also. I love that. So same premise there. Now this is kind of old, so it doesn't really pour anymore, but same deal here. You just take it out, put it on. Let's see, let me do a different card here. I'm gonna do one of my other cards here. Just gonna do it along the leaves, which I think just adds so much to it, right? Oh man, it's so much fun. All right, so that, oh, okay. All right, I'm getting a little crowded here, guys. Have to move some of my stuff. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we've got that, that. What else are we gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys these little dudes. They're in the kids crafting section at Walmart. And basically it's the same. It's a glitter glue, but in colors. So that's fun. So how about we do a little bit of red. Let's see if I'm going to squeeze this onto something over here so it doesn't come out in a big blob. Just do a couple little red dots on some of the holly berries, right? Oh, this looks so pretty. I'm concentrating, that's why I'm not talking. See, look at that. Oh, wow. All right, so now we've got a lot of stuff and it's a little wet. So I'm gonna move these beauties over for just a second and we're gonna come back to them. Don't worry about that, but I wanna let this stuff dry. So I'm gonna move these off camera and we're gonna continue on with some other fun stuff. So let's grab one of my other cards here. And what else did I wanna do on this? Oh, yeah. All right, so think about this. What else could you do to glam up your postcards? Well, I'm going to distress this again, just because I like that. You know me, got to do that. Okay, so we're going to distress the exterior of that. Now let's do a little bit of stenciling. Why not? All right, so let me get out. I have a new craft pad here. Hold on just a second. Oh, I dropped one of my postcards, you guys. Oh no. Did I mess it up? No, I didn't. Hold on just a second. Okay, so I got a new pad here. I hope it's not too shiny. Okay, so let's do a little bit of stenciling around the edges. Now, I don't have any forest green. I was looking for forest green distress ink in my supplies, but I don't have it. So I am going to use peeled paint, which I think is another really pretty green. I'm just going to go around the edges a little bit. And this Flourish stamp is my absolute favorite of life. I use it all the time. It's just so versatile, and you know, to me, I don't know, I'm kind of a Flourish kind of girl. Look at that. It just adds a little bit extra to your postcard. How pretty is that? Oh. All right, so there's another idea. Now, what else could you add? Let's see, what else? You know what? How about a little bit of collaging? Let me move this out of the way here. And so this is a bunch of the offcuts for a journal that I'm working on. So let's just add some pretty little offcuts. And I don't know where I'm going to add that. Put it right there just because it looks pretty right there. Distress the edge of that. Use my glue stick here and stick that right down on there. And then we're going to add something else. Let's see, what else do I have in my pile here? Ooh, I've got some of that My Lady Caprice paper, that altered book that I did. Oh, that is the bomb. Add a little bit right there. Let's put that on there. This needs a little more distressing. Okay, now what I'm thinking on this guy is he needs something. What does he need? I don't know. Oh, I do know. Look at this. You guys have these? Regular glitter. Let's use that. Okay. And so to put regular glitter onto a page, you need some sort of PVA glue. And I would just do a little bit. I'm going to do some red on these poinsettias. Just put a little bit on there. I'm using my art glitter glue because it dries clear. And sometimes I get big blobs when I use the Fabri-Tac. So I'm just going to sprinkle some of that over the top. And I do try to save my glitter. I know that's kind of crazy, but I'm going to get a piece of paper here. Hold on one second. I'll just grab a piece of paper that I have over here. And it looks like I can get some more on there. I'm going to be kind of liberal with this, right? And then there you have it. Look at that. Oh. Now I'll save this. I'll move that off to the side and save that for later. Now let's go back to the ones that we just did. Let's see. This guy right here. I don't know. I think he needs even more glamming up. So what can you do on this? How about liquid pearls? Do you guys have these? These are the bomb, and they come in all sorts of colors. So let's just use, what one is this? Buttercup. And I like it because it is very similar to the coloring that is in this particular postcard. And I am just going to go around kind of the borders, or, you know, some of the lines of the design here. And you can go as, you know, as much or as little as you want. Oh, geez, this looks so good, you guys. And then maybe along the top here. Now this happens to me a lot. When I haven't used these for a long time, they sometimes they get a little clogged. So I'm concentrating again. Just go along the border, right along there. Oh, that looks so pretty, you guys. And this guy bugs me here. Just going along the edges and just adding a little bit more to the edge here. And the reason, I don't know, I've always loved to color. Did I say that before? I think I probably have. I love, 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 love to color. So there you go. Look at how pretty that is. Ho, ho. Now, are we done? No, no. I'll move that guy over here. Let's see. Let's move this one back out. What about adding... No, we're not going to do that one. Hold on. Let's see. What else do I have here? Here's this one. So let's add some of the gold wax on this one. So I guess what I've started to do here is I've used one application, and then I take it and set it off to dry, and then I'm adding additional elements to each one. So what I mean by that is I did add the glitter on this one, and now I'm coming back and I'm adding the gold leaf wax. And I just, oh, I don't know. Sky's the limit on what you guys can do with these, right? And another thing too, I was thinking is these don't have to be standalone. These could be mini journal covers. Oh, that's a really good idea. Just use this as a journal cover, and then it could be an insert into your junk journal, right? Oh, another good idea. Oh, man. So I just lightly go around the edge and then let that dry. And this stuff, like I said, dries pretty quick. Okay, that one looks really, really good. This guy, I don't know. He needs something. So I'm going to have to do some on him too. So I'm just going to go along the edges here. Hopefully you guys are getting together with friends and family this Thanksgiving week. We've got a lot of people coming over. I've got a 22-pound turkey. Yay, that's pretty dang big. All right, so I am going to finish this one up, and then, yes, I do have more ideas. Ah, man, because once you get going, there's no stopping. Okay, so that looks fabulous. Fabulous. All right, let's see what we got going over here. This one is not dry yet. I'm gonna have to move that guy out of the way. Let's see what else we got. This guy, I think what I'm gonna do on him is I am gonna add some more of that gold wax, but I'm not gonna keep you guys for doing that. So let me take off this glove here real quick. Ugh. What else could you do to fancy these up? Let's see. I think this little guy, now that I'm thinking about it, you know, when I punched it out, it doesn't show up because it's mostly all white. So I'm going to try something else. Let me find one that's not all white. Let me find a piece of paper that's not all white. Do I have one? I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Oh, rats. I don't think I do. Oh, well. But what about adding a little bit, like a mini pocket? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm going to cut this up. Distress the edge. Oops, this guy needs to be cut on the other edge here. Put that right along there. Glue that down. I'm just gluing it on two sides here. I don't want to cover up the sentiment right there in the middle, but there you go, a pocket for some mini bits of ephemera. Stick that in there. No, I don't like that one. Let's see what else I have. I don't know. You guys get the idea. See, whatever you want to put in there, that would be really cute. Okay, what else? You could do stamping. Look at these cute stamps. Oh, that's a pine cone. Love that. Or a little branch. That would be pretty. What else? Let me think here. Oh, yeah. Okay. One second. Oh, what about, have you guys ever seen postcards that have a fabric backing? I have. I do not have one in front of me, but that doesn't mean that we can't make one. So here is some fabric. The journal I'm working on here. I don't know. I think that looks pretty fabulous. So we're going to cut that out. Oh, that looks really good. And I'm going to fray up the edges. Get that going here. So I like the frayed edge look. And either sew around that or glue, and I'll probably sew around the whole thing once, you know, later. So I'll sew around that once this wax dries. But, so there you go. Oh, wait, no, not there you go. What about this? Adding some little bling here. How about adding some sequins? Ooh, okay. Let's see, what do I have here? I was looking for some gold bling on a roll. I was actually at Walmart today, and they didn't have any. Rats. So I can just add some little gemstones on here. Stick those on. Oh, come on. Come on. So that looks really, really good. Ooh, ooh. Oh man, I love it. And put some on these. Use the little red guys here. That looks so good. Gotta stand up for just a second, make sure I'm still in frame here, because you know me, I have a tendency to, when I really get working on things, I start to pull it closer to me, and then you guys can't see what I'm doing. Oh, okay. So there you have it. So, embellishing your postcards. How fun is that? And like I said before, you don't even have to have authentic postcards. You can have printables, which are wonderful. Wonderful. Now this guy needs a little bit more because I just think it does. So, but there you have it. So we've got scalloped edges around there. We've got glitter trim. We've got layering, little collaging, sequins, fabric backing. You could, I did not do the Mod Podge, but adding a Mod Podge coating over the top would be absolutely fabulous. So there you have it. Yay! So I'm so excited to use these in my journal. This is going to be so fun. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. And if I don't talk to you before Thanksgiving, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I wish you guys all the happiness in the world. So have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.